All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're unpacking an incredibly exciting success story that perfectly maps out what it takes to actually succeed in the world of prop trading. We're looking at the exact mechanics of how a highly focused trader recently crushed Phase 2 of the Fintokei evaluation challenge to unlock a fully funded ProTrader account. We're going to break down the exact scalping strategy they used, the strict risk management rules they absolutely had to follow, and exactly how Fintokei's payout structure works. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. This right here is the ultimate milestone, unlocking that $5,500 ProTrader account. The notification literally translates to "the road to payout begins." And honestly, it just proves that when you combine the right strategy with rigorous discipline, you get very real, tangible results.
So, here's a quick roadmap of how we've broken down this explainer. First, unlocking the ProTrader account. Second, winning with smart scalping. Third, mastering the consistency rules. And finally, navigating the payout process.
Section 1. Unlocking the ProTrader account.
The baseline performance-reward ratio here is 80%. That means once you transition to a ProTrader account, Fintokei actually rewards you with an 80% split of the profits you generate. The financial stakes are definitely high, but as you can see, the vast majority of that successful performance goes directly into your own pocket.
Section 2. Winning with smart scalping.
Now, it's really interesting how Fintokei recently relaxed their rules because that gave our scalper a massive advantage here. Notice the shift in their tick scalping policy. Previously, any trade held for less than 15 seconds was flagged as a tick scalp, right? And if more than 50% of your trades fell into that category, boom, you instantly lost your account. Well, under the new policy, they dropped that threshold to 10 seconds. And even better, the penalty for crossing that 50% mark was downgraded from an instant account breach to just a warning. This change is huge. It provided the crucial breathing room needed to execute a super fast-paced scalping strategy without having that constant anxiety of an instant ban hanging over your head.
But listen, make no mistake, while the scalping rules were relaxed, the core risk management rules remained absolute. Our traders survived by treating these guardrails as entirely non-negotiable. You've got a maximum daily loss limit of 5%, and that's calculated based on your end-of-day equity from the previous day. You also have a maximum overall loss limit of 10% from your starting balance. Furthermore, once you're actually funded, there are no more profit targets. You literally just need to stay active by placing a minimum of one trade every 30 days. Scalping is incredibly fast, for sure, but if it isn't tethered to this strict 5% and 10% math, you just won't survive.
Section 3. Mastering the consistency rules. So, the crucial point is this 40% consistency rule. Basically, if you want to actually withdraw your money, no more than 40% of your total profit in a payout cycle can come from a single trading day. Let's put that into perspective. Imagine you make $10,000 in total profit. If, say, $4,500 of that came from one massive lucky day, well, you've breached the 40% rule. Now, this isn't going to kill your account, but it absolutely will block your payout. You'd have to keep trading, generating more profit, until that $4,500 represents less than 40% of the new, higher total. Fast-paced scalpers really have to carefully balance their daily wins so they don't fall into this trap.
You also need to keep an eye on a few other dynamic guardrails Fintokei might apply just to guide trader behavior. For instance, they might cap your maximum risk on open trades to 1%. They can also implement a daily profit cap, which basically acts as a soft breach. If you hit plus 1% profit in a day, the system automatically closes your trades and throws you into read-only mode until midnight UTC. It's really there to protect you from overtrading. Finally, there's the net positive payout policy. If you happen to juggle multiple funded accounts, every single active account must be at break-even or in profit before you can request a payout from any of them. So no, you can't withdraw from a winning account while hiding massive losses in another.
Section 4. Navigating the payout process.
All right, the moment of truth. Initiating a withdrawal requires strict adherence to a chronological sequence. Step 1. You've got to wait exactly 14 days from your very first trade or your last payout. Step 2. Ensure absolutely all of your open trades are closed. Step 3. Complete your Know Your Customer or KYC verification, usually just uploading an ID and snapping a quick selfie. And Step 4. Make sure your request meets the minimum threshold, which is typically 100 UR or USD. Following these steps perfectly ensures you don't trip right at the finish line.
And knocking out those steps ultimately unlocks an industry-first feature. Once you're verified, you can utilize Fintokei's brand new instant payouts via Wallatory. Say goodbye to waiting days for a manual financial review. If your payout is under $10,000, you can actually request a wallet-to-wallet transfer that processes automatically. Get this, the current record for a payout hitting a trader's wallet is 2.8 seconds. It is a completely redefined way to access your performance rewards.
Now, there is a small caveat you need to be aware of. Wallatory is a completely independent institution regulated out in Singapore. Because of that, Fintokei cannot auto-enroll you. You have to go through a completely separate, independent KYC onboarding process directly with Wallatory. Furthermore, because of strict regulatory boundaries, they do not actively solicit clients in the EU. That means the initiative to open that specific wallet has to come entirely from you. But honestly, if you take those extra steps, the payoff is just unparalleled speed.
So we've covered the exciting reality of unlocking a funded account, the tactical scalping edge, the deep mechanics of those consistency rules, and the exact path to getting paid in literally seconds. Understanding these systems is the ultimate edge in prop trading. Now that you know exactly what it takes to keep your account and withdraw your profits, how will you adapt your own strategy to conquer the Fintokei challenge?